comps back towards
Okay,
the end of last
traders.
year when they were negative. And finally, the last current
I do
account
like me
balance,
some
the cousin to
Rick
the trade
Santelli.
deficit. This is a second quarter number. Wow, these numbers are big. Minus 266
last time
billion,
I
minus 266 billion.
put a video out
241
for
billion.
you,
Keep in mind, the biggest, most
I believe
negative
we were around
current
here.
account was the beginning of March when it
What's
was
that,
minus
913?
291. We're not that far away, so we want to pay attention to these numbers.
And
of course,
we were getting a lot of noise on before the interest rates were set to be released on whether or not we were going into
we see interest rates have moved up.
recession.
Very close to 3 3/4
Let me
on
turn
a
him
10-year, and Duke
down. I usually put something out every couple days or so, since my signals don't chop you up. They're usually, when you get one, it's a pretty good trade. I have another business that I run, so I usually check the numbers at the end of the day, and if I see something worth putting out, I'll jump on here and keep you guys informed. But anyways, this was prior to the interest rates being released, and there was a lot of noise on what the markets were going to do, and it was very annoying listening to some of the noise that was out there, being that none of it correlated with what I was seeing. And at that time on 9/13, which was around in here, I was saying how I didn't see any significant selling, which would lead me to think that there was even, a chance of this market turning down and going into any type of recession, and that we would have to see some more selling. I mean, this doesn't just turn on a dime like that. That's a lot of money coming in and out of the markets to turn it. You would see some type of indication that would kind of forecast a move like that. You don't turn a freight liner, on a dime. It takes a little bit of work to turn it. So in this case, I clearly stated that we were going higher from here, and we inched up, and it led people to believe maybe double tops, all these different patterns, and I try to avoid using any of that stuff. I use my own indicator that's over 20 years of looking at numbers and analyzing and back testing, and there's a lot that goes into my style of trading. All right, with that said, we're starting to bust here. Now, what this is going to look like, how we're going to continue this move, nobody can tell you that. However, when we look at this, I mean, we should be heading higher, and that's all I can tell you. And I'm not going to give you, news headlines and interest rates 50 points, 25. It's going to do this if it does that. That, to me, that's all garbage. I'm not gonna waste your time with that. Just continue to be long, and on these types of pullbacks, even during this whole pullback, this was nothing but buying opportunity from what I could see. So, you know, go to work, save your money, pay your bills. You got some money left over and the markets are pulling back, you know, don't get scared out of your position. Maybe add a little bit more to it, you know, while it's down here. And when we get these moves up, you get rewarded. So whether, you know, it continues up to here, you know, and pulls back and does what it's going to do, just be confident, go about your day. If you have a little money on cash on the side and you start getting these little pullbacks, you know, you add to your position. You don't, or at least I don't jump in and out of, you know, the markets like that, because, you know, my style, I don't trade on a small enough scale to catch those types of moves. You know, I'm just not able with the data that I'm using. I can't get it on a small enough scale, at least not as of yet. You know, everything is a process for me. I'm growing still. I'm learning more each day, even after 20 years. And people that know me, they ride with me, and they know that they know what time it is. So anyways, this is where we're at currently. We've had a nice move here, and today's bar is a pretty strong looking bar. You know, coming here, be interesting to see, you know, what's gonna come from this. But all indications from me are that, you know, this was strong. Even during here, you had absorption, and we're strong pushing forward. Not necessarily as strong as this move, but enough to lead me to believe that we're heading higher. So good luck. Stay away from the noise. There's a lot of noise out there, and I'll keep you posted if I see anything that turns the boat. As of right now, there ain't enough turning it, and if it does happen, I'll keep you posted. Good luck.